A major international conference on the role of youth in urban development during decolonization processes is taking place in Baku as part of the 13th session of the UN World Urban Forum. The event is being organized by the Baku Initiative Group and marks the first international gathering of the newly established Global South Youth Platform, bringing together young representatives from 22 countries across different regions. For the first time, the UN Youth Office is also being represented at the event.
I see that the traces of colonialism still exist in three things. First of all, it exists in how the buildings are being structured, the materials themselves, and third of all, the culture. So the designs of the building, they no longer resemble what the people are at right now. Second of all, the materials used are all westernized. I do not think that most of the countries now use the same materials that the land itself has. And third of all, the culture. People still look up to the European style of buildings, which is not necessarily close or efficient or from an aesthetic point of view similar to our land and our culture.
Participants include young researchers, international law and public health experts, civil society representatives, youth organization leaders and university students from both current and former colonial territories. Organizers say the platform aims to amplify youth voices from Global South and place issues such as structural inequality, discrimination and urban marginalization more firmly on the international agenda.
The
consequences of colonialism are not limited to politics and economics alone. These impacts affect different aspects of people's lives in different sectors, including environmental issues and urban development. Colonial policies have caused serious environmental damage in colonies, and there are also major consequences in the context of urban planning.
Discussions are focusing on the ongoing impacts of colonial and neo-colonial systems on urban development, as well as efforts to strengthen cooperation among youth networks and transform international solidarity into practical results-oriented initiatives. Gulchin Khojaliyeva, A News.